Alright, so another great exercise to do is to practice your ballistic curl, switch curl, and arrow with all of the steps. So we will take the ballistic curl first. We'll do switch forward, switch lateral, switch back, switch cross and back. Now the way this flow should work too is you will always have the globe opposite of the leg that's going to step for step one. So that way when I do my switch, I am loading the leg that is stepping to the front, stand, switch, loading still the bent side, stand, switch. This is where it's going to differ. You'll be offset since you're holding ballistic curl. The weight will be offset of the loaded leg since we're stepping 3. Stand, switch, cross and back. Again, the leg is stepping cross and back towards the weight. Stand. So we'll go ahead and switch back. My globe is on the left side here. So whenever we do a switch curl, you're going to notice that the pattern will be a little bit different. So a switch curl position is this under over seatbelt position. So step 1, well, we're going to step opposite. Step 2, so you'll go different legs here. 3, and then 4, where you can still step cross and back. So you're alternating legs here. Switch. Step 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's try that again. So when you come back to standing, you'll stay on this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Stay on this side. Now the opposite leg. 1, switch, 2, 3, and of course last one being 4. Awesome. We'll take that same sequence of legs, switching it up again just a little bit for our arrow. So arrow is going to follow the same, a more similar pattern to the ballistic curl, leading with the globe over the loaded leg. So we switched it up for the switch curl, just giving the position. If we're stepping with the mace on the outside, this isn't the most ideal position here for structure, which is why we switched up the patterns to make the legs fit more so around the structure of the switch curl. So moving on to our arrow. I always like to try to start my flows with a switch and then a step. Sometimes that's not going to happen. You noticed with the switch curl, we started here and then we did our step. So just to touch base on that. So I am going to start with an under over grip globe on my left side. Then I'm going to do 1 switch. Remember, we're going for our side arrow. So I always want to hit cross body before I step. 1, arrow. I always want to return to cross body for safety. Step. So if we're going to stay with that same side leg, we'll switch right leg step 2, and you can successfully shoot an arrow. This is an inside arrow, meaning I am inside the box of my body. If I shoot over the knee, this is an outside arrow. So going back, we went inside arrow step. We'll do 1 switch. Now this is where we will get a little offset as well, because you'll step that right leg back, shoot your arrow. You may want to cave here. That's why typically when we do our reverse lunges, we are still loading over the front leg. But for congruency's sake of this flow, we're going to stay with that right leg moving. Switch, and then you'll notice leg cross and back, we step towards the globe. Stand, switch. Now you're reset to do the opposite side. Switch, step 1, back to cross body, switch. Step 2, bring it back to shield, switch. Step 3, stand, switch, open, cross and back. Step 4. Awesome.